Have you ever heard about a mysterious nation that is locked behind a barrier somewhere on this earth? A nation so dangerous that when they finally break out, it will be one of the biggest signs of the Day of Judgment? Yes, I'm talking about Yajuj and Majuj, known in English as Gog and Magog. Who are they? Where are they right now? And how will they come out? Let's explore this incredible story that is mentioned in the Qur'an and Hadith, and understand why their emergence will be one of the most frightening events mankind has ever witnessed. Yajuj and Majuj are two huge tribes or nations. According to Islamic sources, they are human beings, descendants of Adam, but their nature is extremely wild, corrupt, and violent. They have existed on earth since ancient times. Even during the time of Dhul-Qarnayn, a righteous king mentioned in Surah Al-Kahf, they were causing destruction, attacking lands, destroying crops, and harming innocent people. Many Islamic scholars describe them as a nation that multiplies rapidly. When they finally break free, their numbers will be enormous. Some narrations even say they will drink entire rivers dry. So how are they stopped? Allah tells us in the Qur'an about Dhul-Qarnayn, a mighty ruler whom Allah had given power and means on earth. During one of his journeys, Dhul-Qarnayn reached a place between two mountains. There he found a people who could barely understand speech. They complained to him about the corruption and evil of Yajuj and Majuj. They begged Dhul-Qarnayn to build a barrier to protect them and offered him money, but he refused any payment and said, "What my Lord has given me is better. So help me with your strength, and I will make between you and them a strong barrier." With the help of the people, he built a massive wall made of iron and copper, so strong and so high that Yajuj and Majuj could not climb over it nor dig through it. When the barrier was completed, Dhul-Qarnayn said, "This is a mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord comes, he will make it level, and the promise of my Lord is always true." This means that near the end of times, Allah will allow this barrier to break, and Yajuj and Majuj will come out. According to many authentic hadith, the emergence of Yajuj and Majuj will happen after the coming of Dajjal, the false Messiah, and after Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him, descends from heaven. At that time, Allah will inform Isa that a new trial is about to start. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that Allah will reveal to Isa, saying, "I have brought forth such people against whom no one will be able to fight. So take my servants to the mountain for safety." These people are Yajuj and Majuj. They will break through the barrier, built by Dhul-Qarnayn, and spread across the earth rapidly, causing massive destruction. They will destroy everything in their path, lands, animals, resources. One hadith mentions that they will drink up entire lakes, and when the last of them passes by, they will say, "There was once water here." Their numbers will be so overwhelming that no army on earth will be able to stop them. So what happens then? Prophet Isa and the believers will retreat to the mountains, praying for protection. And when the corruption of Yajuj and Majuj reaches its peak, Allah will send a special type of worm or insect that will attack them at the back of their necks, causing them all to die instantly. Their bodies will then rot and spread a terrible smell across the earth. So Prophet Isa and his followers will pray again, and Allah will send birds with necks, like camels, to carry away their bodies and clean the earth. Then Allah will send rain to wash the land, leaving it clean and fertile once more. Many people often ask, where exactly are Yajuj and Majuj right now? The truth is, only Allah knows best. We know from the Qur'an and Hadith that they are currently behind the barrier built by Dhul-Qarnayn, somewhere on this earth. They continue trying to dig through it every single day. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told us that they dig daily, but when they stop for the night and come back the next day, they find the wall restored. This continues until finally, when Allah wills, they will break through. The story of Yajuj and Majuj is not just a scary story to entertain us. It is a powerful reminder of the Day of Judgment, the temporary nature of this world, and Allah's complete control over His creation. It also shows us that human power, technology, or wealth cannot stop what Allah has decreed. When the time comes, even the mightiest nations will be helpless. So what should we do? We should prepare by strengthening our iman, holding firmly to the Qur'an and Sunnah, and making dua that Allah protects us from all trials, especially those near the end of times. Because in the end, everything is in Allah's hands.